Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about your New Year's resolution. Now I know you're thinking, it's only the beginning of December. Isn't it a little too early to start talking about resolutions? I don't think so. Because I know that you're thinking about them. I know you've been thinking about those resolutions that you have coming up for the new year. So maybe this year you're saying this is the year that I'm finally going to clean up my diet, right? But it's the holidays, so I'm going to wait to make any changes to get things started. Now, I agree that the holidays are probably not the optimal time or the ideal time, really, to make any big changes to your diet. But it's never too late to start laying the groundwork to be successful to get started in the new year and when the time is right. So I'm going to put forward some strategies that are pretty simple to get you started so you can be successful in the new year with the dietary changes that you're looking to make and that you've been wanting to make. So here we go. Number one, first thing, don't change anything. Right? Yeah, don't change anything. Just start looking at what you're doing already. Looking at what you're intaking on a daily basis and just try not to add too much to it. This will give you an idea of what you're eating already, give you some perspective. Now, what you see may not be pretty. It may not even be very healthy, but that's okay because we're just taking a look right now. We're just taking a look. Seeing where we're starting from, getting an idea of what we need to do to move forward. And that's always the best place to start. Now, from what you've discovered there on that list of the normal diet, decide what are the things that you normally intake that you can and can't live without. So decide which of the more calorie-dense foods you can start to reduce or start to phase out of your diet. And just start. Remember, we're just getting started. So you can reduce those portions, or if it's something that you just frivolously eat, maybe you can just try going without it. And those things that are on the they can't part with list, they can't live without list, just leave those alone. Don't touch those at all. Just pay attention to the portions. Pay attention to how much you're eating, especially if they're in that calorie-heavy, calorie-dense category. So don't change anything right off the bat. Just get started, look at what you're doing, and then from there decide on what you can and can't live without, what can you get started on, and what are the small changes you can start making. And then add to, number 3, start adding those nutrient-dense foods to your diet. Just start adding them. As you start reducing the calorie-heavy foods, the calorie-dense foods, then start adding your nutrient-rich foods, which are your fruits and your vegetables, your whole grains, your whole starches. Get those things going. Get them started adding those to your diet. It'll add bulk. It'll add heaviness to your diet. So as you start bringing down some of those calorie-heavy foods, you already have foods in place that are going to take care of some of that heaviness and have you feel not so full in transition. So add those nutrient-dense foods before you really start reducing many of those calorie-dense foods. So that's it. Just those 3 steps. Like we said, don't change right away. Don't jump into anything. Look at what you can and can't live without and start adding those fruits and vegetables, whole grains, whole starches, those nutrient-dense foods that are going to help you make transitions. If you take the time now to start developing this awareness of your intake and start practicing making small, gradual changes to your diet, then you'll be much more likely to be successful in implementing and sticking to your dietary changes that you're looking to make in the next year and that are on your resolution list. If you have any questions about any of this, about how to get started, about how to make these lists, let us know. Get a hold of us. Leave a comment down below on these videos. Look us up, petersonholisticservices.com. You can find all of our contact information on there. Let us know what you need. We are here to help. So We remind you every time that you can do this. You can be well. We're here to help. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.